Welcome to the show. Hello. It's me.
Mario.
You said it better than Chris Pratt.
I was not expecting him to also say Mario.
Welcome to episode 2 of A Cup of Joe and a Show, where the majority of us in the room are drinking coffee.
Except one.
There's one not.
You didn't even bring your Mountain Dew in here.
Because I drank it all.
It's okay. We'll still accept you.
Barely.
Well, good. Because I'm not going anywhere.
All right,
Shoot him.
call the cops. Get an eviction notice.
I just saw a thing on Facebook about how someone called the cops on their 60-year-old neighbor because she was trying to kill someone with a leaf blower.
A leaf blower.
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
Death
Anyways,
by leaf blower.
Today's question on this podcast, as we talked about last episode, who do you want to play James Bond next? This is a serious topic.
Whoa, is it who do you want or who do you think would do
Kevin
a good
James.
job? Like, because there's a difference. Like, the person I picked, I do not want to be James Bond.
Here's my thing. I'm thinking it's who you can most clearly see as
An
being
interesting
James Bond
choice?
next. Yes. And then also I want a funny answer. So, I'll go first.
Oh, I know my funny answer right off the
All right. My funny answer, I want Adam Sandler. But specifically Adam Sandler from Waterboy.
Oh.
No, I
Mama
want
said
him
shake
doing
it,
the-
not stood.
I just want him doing the voice from what's the movie
Mama
he
said.
did where he plays like the devil's son or something
Little
like that?
Nicky.
Little Nicky. Yeah. I just want him to play Little Nicky, but
Are
James
you from
Bond.
South Wales? I'm from the deep south. That's how it would go.
Never seen that. My actual answer, though, and this is one that I kind of thought of, and I don't know why he hasn't been considered for this role because he does every other spy film that I think I've ever seen, for
Okay.
the most part. Jason Statham.
Statham?
Yeah, whatever his name is. I don't know. His
He's a
last
little old now.
Jason Statham.
name. Is he? How old is he? Because he's
He's
doing.
at least as old as Daniel
He's
Craig, I thought.
he's doing Meg 2 or whatever.
No, please, no. They're making a Meg 2.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Oh,
somehow they came up
no.
with more megalodons. They
No,
killed
it's just a
Longmire.
really big whale of a person.
All I
named
remember
Meg.
that movie for is I watched the clip where they killed the actor who plays in Longmire, the TV show.
Jason Statham is 55.
Yeah, he's too old for
He's
for
not.
new James Bond.
He could do one movie.
Hey, he's got stunt doubles.
for new,
Okay, so let's say in his prime. He would
like
have been.
Crank era.
Well,
Jason
wait a second.
Statham?
But
Yeah,
they want to
okay.
make Idris Elba James Bond. How old is he?
He's not going to get it. I don't think so.
I think Idris Elba said he doesn't want it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't keep
oh,
up
you're
on-
right. He did turn it
He
down.
did.
Didn't
He did turn it down.
Because there's a lot that goes with
'Cause
playing that
he
role.
doesn't really
This
need.
is, I think, the obvious answer. I think it just should be Henry Cavill.
Elba was
Henry
born
Cavill
in
doesn't wanna do it, though.
'72. If that helps,
That is-
50 years old.
Henry
Why does no
Cavill-
one want to be the next James
because
Bond?
James Bond is like
There's-
your breakout role, right?
We
like,
just do a digitally reconstructed Sean Connery.
Well, see, James Bond. I think the James Bond is like the British version of like the MCU, right? Because you're signed on for multiple movies, and you're gonna get criticism either way. Like, if you're good, you're still gonna get criticism because you're not Sean Connery good, or you're not, Pierce
Sean
Brosnan
Connery
good.
did set that bar very high.
And if you're bad, that's even worse because then your career's tanked. Like,
Yeah.
it's a difficult thing.
because there have been bad Bonds.
There has been bad Bonds. Some of the later Pierce Brosnan films.
Oh yeah, Goldeneye though.
Goldeneye was peak Bond, I think.
I agree.
I think that's where and then everything. and Daniel Craig was great too.
He was okay.
I mean,
He's
it
not
was-
my
Shaved
favorite.
legs.
No,
His favorite. Casino Royale.
I wasn't
was a fabulous
focused on
film.
his shaved legs, Aiden.
I was just focused on the memes that came from it. That was pretty funny.
But I don't know. Casino Royale was good. I've never seen Spectre, so I can't comment on that.
Mhm.
I watched the one where M dies.
Was
Spoilers.
That,
I should put spoilers in this. Skyfall.
Skyfall.
yeah,
Yeah,
I watched Skyfall.
No,
I
I
was
see,
thinking
you,
Quantum
I see what
Solace,
Kenny
but
has pulled up on
Skyfall
his
is-
phone, and I think I'm going to agree with him.
Skyfall is good, and
I
the
think I have to agree with Kenny.
the last
if
one,
that's who you're going to say.
the last one they just did, which was
That
what?
would
No Time to Die. No, that was a Brosnan film.
I know. I think they because
Or is it
Billie
No Time to Die?
Eilish sang the song. There's just no time to die.
Maybe it is No Time to Die.
Didn't she do just no? I don't know now. Can I say my funny answer?
Your fun
yeah.
answer?
My funny answer: Stephen Merchant.
I don't know who that is, Jim.
He was in a bunch of films. He's in Logan. He plays Caliban. He's in
I got a really good.
he's
funny
in a
one.
whole bunch of things. He's in a whole bunch of things. Like he's so funny. But
Tom Cruise as James Bond.
my serious answer, and you guys are gonna hate this, I already know, because it goes against the grain on everything Bond. Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger
The
Things
tech
and
guys are
Enola
laughing
Holmes.
at you right now.
Oh my god.
I think she would make for a good Bond because, like,
11?
yeah.
No.
See, I knew you'd hate it.
I
But she's got the star power, right? She's young enough to actually to kickstart a James Bond, like a franchise, and you know she does a lot of her own stunts now. She's in a lot of action stuff with Henry Cavill, Enola Holmes.
You secretly wanting Henry Cavill to be somehow a part of the James Bond.
No,
universe.
see, really, my real answer was Henry Cavill because I thought he was I thought he'd make a great thing, and then of course, you know, I heard that he was actually in talks with the role. I'm like, well, you got to find somebody else, and I thought, well, what about Millie Bobby Brown?
I will tell you, Henry Cavill, if you've never seen the movie we talked about last week, is my favorite movie, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. If you've never seen Henry Cavill as a spy, he is fabulous as it.
See, I've never seen that one. I've actually really never seen too many Henry Cavill except for The Witcher and Supermans. He was great in The Witcher.
But I
But-
looked up just to see what some articles are saying, and one of them said Harry Styles. Please
Oh,
no.
no.
Please do not ever have.
No.
That guy should not act ever. Period.
I can agree with that. Kenny, I want to know. That was your real and funny answer, right?
There's a bug on the cord over by Kenny. It's trying to infiltrate. Don't kick
Do
it over
not
here.
kick it over here.
Nick and I both cover our coffee as Kenny tries to flick the...
Not
That's a
Tom
lightning
Holland.
bug. Anyways,
No, not Tom Holland.
Yeah,
he's too
I'm
tiny.
looking this up, and
no.
somebody said Andrew Garfield. It's like, no,
No.
he's too skinny.
And we already know he can't save people in movies.
Oh,
Well, he did in the last one.
that could work. Richard Madden. I forgot
Oh,
about him.
the guy from... he was in Rob Stark. He plays in Game of Thrones Rob Stark.
Honestly, I can see that.
That wouldn't be too terrible.
He's got.
He's
the look.
almost too low key, though.
See, I don't think he can solo a film, though.
Well, he
Like,
did do
he's
great in
really...
Eternals.
He's really good in Game of Thrones, but that's an ensemble piece. And, you know, Eternals is an ensemble piece, too. But I just don't see him...
Yeah,
I don't know.
But has he had an opportunity to demonstrate if he could?
I don't know.
But like you said, though, James Bond is a risky role to try.
And
first
someone
time
early
around.
on in his career, does he really want to take on James Bond? Like,
Who's the other guy who looks a lot? Sebastian Stan,
oh, Bucky.
Bucky.
He's got star power.
He could,
Is he British?
You know,
No,
I
I
just
don't think
thought
he
you
is.
could totally do. What's the guy's name that plays Poe? Oscar Isaac.
Oscar,
played Moon Knight?
Yeah, you could.
But he also has a lot of star power.
Well, that's good though because he can. If you have a lot of star power, that wouldn't necessarily kill his career if it tanked.
Pulling out of Game of Thrones, the guy who plays Jaime Lannister, I forget his name.
Yeah, he wouldn't be terrible.
Where's Matt Smith? Because he just did a really
Oh,
amazing.
no.
Oh, come on.
Matt Smith
Stop,
as an
stop.
action.
I
no.
like Matt Smith.
Have you ever
We
seen
watched Matt
Terminator
Smith.
Genesis?
I think so.
No, Morbius.
It's
too.
not. I was going to say Morbius.
Okay,
It's
Morbius
not
was
that-
awful. For a lot of
Arguably, he
reasons.
was the best part of Morbius.
But
But
he made a great
It's
Doctor
not that
Who,
I
and he
don't
did great in
like-
the House of the Dragon that just came out.
yeah, hardly any of those
Like
are
he-
action films, though.
House of the Dragon?
It's
mean, he
not an
cuts
action
off a
film.
guy's
It's a political
head.
drama.
Yeah, it's not like
It's
a.
about to be action as they all murder
Plus, his
each
forehead is huge.
other. No hair. What are you talking about?
He would just headbutt people with his. He just headbutt people the entire film.
You could just blind him, like flashlight.
Fine. No Matt Smith.
Not because I don't think Matt Smith's forehead's too big. I just don't think Matt Smith can play a convincingly good guy. Like,
Ooh, he's good as the Doctor.
okay, that's fair. But
Yeah, that's part of what it comes from. Him and David Tennant are my two favorite doctors.
Now, if we could get a Matt Smith / Daniel Radcliffe Bond film, that's partly comedy. I would be all in for that.
Yeah, but David Tennant would do better as a comedy.
No, I'm thinking like Daniel Radcliffe as like Q,
Oh.
Oh my gosh, gay Q or straight Q?
straight Q.
Okay. I didn't like how they took Q.
I never saw it where Q went
Yeah,
gay.
Q's gay in the last couple films.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess that's where the BTQ comes into.
Well, that's just
Oh,
going to turn
no.
Daniel. That's just going to turn to Daniel Radcliffe with guns strapped to his hands again.
Awesome.
We are forgetting there's one other person here. Kenny, first off, I want your funny answer.
I want to give my serious.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
your funny
No.
one first because I know
No.
your serious one's good already.
How about you give us both of them and we'll decide which one you think is the funny one and which one is the serious one.
Yes.
No, so I'll separate
Ah,
it. It's okay.
no
Fine.
fun.
I'll give my funny one. I think maybe one person here would probably get this.
Meg Ryan?
No. Brad Williams.
I know that name. Where do I know that name?
He's the
Yeah,
midget
the
comedian.
the midget comedian.
No, I don't know that name.
Brad Williams. That's
Yeah.
my funny one. I stand by that. Also, okay, then my serious one. So
Peter Dinklage.
yes,
Dude,
Peter
I would
Dinklage.
totally be behind a
Dude.
Peter Dinklage Bond film.
I like that. But my serious one, I actually looked it up. Yes, I cheated. I would probably go with Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy's not bad. Oh, I do know him. Okay. Tom Hardy I don't think would be too bad. He's such a transformative kind of guy where he could he pretty much plays whatever character.
Outside of Bane, I think he's done epic roles.
Well, that one role where he's like the kind of like the criminal mobster, but he's like that big
Mad
beefy-
Max, Fury Road.
No.
What?
This is
He's in that movie too.
I
This
know
is
he
an
was, but
actual-
He's
this
a
is-
criminal mobster.
This is a true
Oh.
life story of a guy that
Sorry.
spent pretty much his entire time in jail.
Mm.
And he's like bald and he's got this like handlebar mustache.
Well, somehow he pulled off the
Uh,
twins too, and he played. It's the actual real life British mobsters, and they made like a movie
He was in
of their
Inception
lives,
also.
and he played both of them.
Mm.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I've never
I
seen
think Tom Hardy would not be a bad choice.
I only like it because it's Hardy. His last
He's
name is
already
Hardy,
British.
and it's like if you want a good spy name, well, you can't get any better than Hardy.
Oh, Bronson, that was the guy's name in the role he played. That's who Tom Hardy played.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never seen that.
he's pretty intimidating in every role he's in,
That's true.
except for Venom.
Hear me out.
except Venom.
Hear me out. Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, get your Doctor Strange out of here.
You know,
Well-
Benedict Cumberbatch would be a different type of Bond. I think like a different type of Bond is probably needed, like an Ocean's 11 kind of a
If
Bond.
it weren't for you,
where
because he
he's
was
no, hear me out. Where it's not so much like an action flick, but it's more of like an espionage flick.
No, I agree. I think that's the
If it
direction.
weren't
they
for
need
the
to go.
fact that
yeah.
he's also up there in age, Robert Downey Jr.
He looks old now.
He does.
No, you know why? Because
You
if
don't-
you
you don't-
watched him in Sherlock Holmes, you see what kind of
He-
British accent he
yeah.
can do. It does not. It's
I
not
didn't
good.
think it was that bad.
It's
You
meh.
don't
not
you don't want
perfect.
James Bond sound like this, okay? So
I'm Bond. I'm James Bond.
I'm also Iron
Actually,
Man.
did you know
and,
that
you need to
now
respect me because my
Henry
name is Robert
Cavill's
Downey
playing
Jr.
Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, in Enola Holmes.
Yeah. Which is
Starring
pretty-
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
You just want them to keep moving to different sets, don't you? You're just like, all right, you can film here for this one, and then just casually move over to the Bond set.
The reason I think that I'm a Henry Cavill fan because he's a fellow nerd, which is why he got really into The Witcher.
Right. He likes
But
Warhammer
yeah,
and all
if
that.
he's to turn the role down, then you can't do much about it. Even though, I do think he would be the obvious choice if he would take it.
Well, the problem is he's coming back for Superman,
Right.
and DC's going to lock him in for stuff with that. And
I wish he won
can't.
it. He did a great job as Superman. I just feel like
You
DC
need to
is a
watch
mess.
Black Adam and then come back and talk to me.
Well,
I've heard
here's
bad
the thing.
things about Black Adam.
I'm just
All
saying
I
you need to
hear
watch
is
it.
Bad things about Black Adam.
I've heard bad critic scores, but good audience reviews.
Yep.
I've not seen Black Adam yet. It's like one of the films I haven't seen in 2022.
It's very strange to me.
I know. I haven't had time really to go see anything else.
I don't think The Rock looks very much like Black Adam, but
See, I like The Rock's performances normally, except for like Scorpion.
Have you heard his marketing guy or whatever came out and said that all of the Rock movies are connected in the same universe.
The Rockiverse.
Yeah, and they're called the Rockiverse. Or I
I've
guess
not
it's
heard
actually
that, but
we
I
could get a John Cena.
it's called no,
as
it's not the
James Bond.
It's like the what's it called?
you'll never see it coming.
yeah.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
All you'll do, all you get is the audio, and you can't see him. So all of a sudden, just you're being beaten to death by an
he
invisible
can't
man.
sneak up on you because if he runs up on you, all you hear is.
So are you telling me the Scorpion King and Fast and Furious are all connected together?
That's what he said. That's what the marketing
How?
guy said.
He
It's
sounds
actually
like
the
he's
Dwayne
high.
the Rock Johnson. It's DTJ.
Oh, so it
you.
has to be. So he can't be like The Rock. Like if he's in a movie and it's like cast as The Rock, it's different than Dwayne The Rock.
I don't know.
I need
Oh.
a biography, like a biography of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, like as a movie, but he's played by John Cena.
I was gonna say, I was like, he literally has a TV show about his childhood out right now, right?
No,
It's called Young Rock.
see, I don't like him, so I don't
Oh,
keep
yeah.
up with him.
He can't pull the whole Nicolas Cage playing himself.
No, he can't.
I did
Yeah.
like
I
him in
don't like
Jumanji
him.
Okay.
though.
All right, I'll pose
Jumanji's
a
good.
question. If there was a movie about The Rock, who would be a person to play The Rock?
Daniel Radcliffe. I'm just gonna get that out
You just
there.
want Danny because
I
you
love
saw
Danny.
weird.
He's too
busy
You
being
saw
weird.
I
weird.
love Daniel Radcliffe so much. I really think. You would have to go really, really strange with the Rock biography.
Amy Schumer.
right? Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, we're back to Henry Cavill.
Oh, the one edgy
Tom
kid.
Hardy.
Pebbles
Who's the one
McGee.
edgy kid who plays? Is it Mike in Stranger Things? What's his name?
Edgy kid.
That show's full of nothing but edgy kids.
Right.
Something
And a-
Wolfhard.
Oh, Finn Wolfhard. He's
Wolfhard.
in Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Do you see the guy? He got kind of mad because the guy made a joke on.
Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, Patton Oswalt. Just
Yeah.
like he came up with the greatest adult film name ever.
For a child.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guy.
But the funny part is that if we're being honest,
In the middle
Finn,
of a convention.
Finn himself has also made some pretty raunchy jokes.
Yeah, but I guess it's different if you're making it versus somebody else
fair.
making it. Like,
But it was kind of funny in a really messed up way. It's just like I don't know if I would do that, but if
that
I
was
were
a
you-
couple of years ago too.
Yeah,
I'm already out of my cup.
I was
of
gonna say,
joe.
gentlemen, I've ran out of coffee, and that
I'm
means that
halfway.
the show has to end.
Oh, Aiden's not done with his coffee yet.
Actually, it's supposed to be when the first person finishes their coffee.
Oh,
I
is
just
it?
wasn't paying attention to you.
We should have been finished like 4 minutes ago.
Jim here can drain the coffee cup in 30 seconds.
I can. I pour it on my skin and it just absorbs that way.
Jokes
No
on
one-
that. Dude, our tech guys are gone.
Are they actually?
There's no one
No,
running
they're
the
in there.
show.
Yeah.
Would
They
make sense.
unionized and they're gone.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
It started to rain.
I would say without it being Henry Cavill because he turned it down.
But you're really sad about, aren't you?
Yes, I am actually. I think he would have done great. I would say. Would think for the look, I would have to say Richard Madden. For acting experience, it would be Tom Hardy. Because once again, I think if he had the experience and we knew he could carry a solo, I think Madden has the look.
Okay.
But I think Tom Hardy has the proper experience to pull it off.
Okay.
I'm going to go with your suggestion, Nick, of Centipede Bandersnatch. I really like that example because it's a different type of Bond. It's not just like a regular normal Bond.
It would be nice to see them go a different route with Bond,
Right.
compared to just I find this girl that I love, I shoot up people for
Right.
the entire film.
like
I kill
let's
a bad
see
guy.
some espionage teamwork.
Right.
And instead, it doesn't have to be like beating up some guy all
right,
the time.
right. No,
I mean, there
agree.
might be some of that, but
Then you get Peter Dinklage as the villain.
Tech guy over here goes James Black. Or
who's James Black?
Jack Black. My
Jack
bad.
Black?
Did you say James Black?
I need a nap.
We had a Jack Black James Bond film. I
School
swear.
of Bond.
Yes, School of Bond.
Once there
Now,
lived a
there-
guy along. His name was James Bond. Red-did-did-I-dee-da-doo.
No, Nacho Bond.
Yes. Yes.
Don't you know I've had diarrhea
As
since
Bond, I wear these
Easter?
stretchy pants. They're very stretchy too.
He helps with spy work.
I played in
I'm gonna have to just
Jumanji,
call
and I
this.
lived inside a zoo.
We're so far out in left field at this point. I will say, Jim,
Kevin Hart.
you're going to get to pick the question for next time. So either you can say it now, or you can hold it till next time.
Okay, the question is what? Because you have to do a little bit of research for this one. What is your most anticipated movie you'd like to watch that comes out next year?
Nothing.
Oh, don't say Mario Tech Guy.
Our tech guy said Mario. And on that note,
I don't feel like there's any movies I care about.
It's the time to go. Okie dokie.
we'll see you guys next time. Hey everyone, we hope you enjoyed the episode today. If you did, you should go check out the rest of our episodes on our website at ccflugnutspodcast.com.
You can also listen to us wherever you find your podcasts.
Follow us on our Facebook and Instagram pages by searching the Lugnuts Podcast Group.
Thanks for listening, and remember, Jesus loves you, and so do we.